Hello and Assalamu alaikum everybody. Welcome to my channel, The Housewife Diaries. Today's video is a Plan With Me 2025 journal setup. So let's get to it. I got this amazing journal from the Doodle Club for this year. The first page of my journal is going to be a quote that keeps me motivated and doesn't let my laziness neglect important tasks. Follow your plan, not your mood. It has helped me for the past few days and hopefully will keep me on track throughout the year. Moving on towards the page which is going to be the key. It is an important part of any bullet journal. It helps you differentiate between tasks, events, and appointments. I did not think it's important, and last year I did not make it, and I did suffer the consequences. This year I'm going to do it, although I wish I had gone for a more yellow rather than a brown one, but my bullet journals are not perfect. I'm going to make quite a few mistakes along the way, and you're going to see that throughout this video. The grid is another important tool for the bullet journal setup. As every journal I've got so far has different number of dots along the X and Y axis, this grid will help me divide my pages more easily as I plan the months ahead. Now this is a new addition to my journal this year, a page that is specifically dedicated to an affirmation, a word, and a goal for the year. Moving on, we are finally getting started with the year 2025, the title page. I'm obsessed with patterns this year, so I decided the artwork to be like decorative tiles. This took me a long time to create, but turned out pretty well. As I was telling you about me making mistakes, here's one right on the title page. The year at a glance page is rather helpful for me, as when I'm starting a monthly setup, I can understand how better to divide the weekly spreads, if that makes any sense. I created the tiles at the top, but I forgot to leave any space for the titles, so I had to paste cutouts on the tiles, and I think it turned out pretty well. The year in pixels has been quite helpful for me so far, so it's definitely going on my journal. Mainly because it lets me reflect on the past few days or even a month, but mostly it lets me know if I'm being too stressed out and I need to be kinder to myself. Now, this was my Everest. It took me forever to create it. I've seen people create a birthday calendar on 1 to 2 pages, but that just doesn't work for me. I have a large family, alhamdulillah. I have a whooping total of 13 aunts and uncles, and out of these 13 lovely elders, only 4 are without grandchildren. So, yeah, I needed the space. Day 2 of the journal, and I had already completed the third and fourth page of the birthday calendar. So, we're moving on to the master cleaning checklist. It is my first year running my own house, as I used to live in a joint family system before this, and chores were generally divided. So I needed this list to stay on top with all tasks and chores to keep my house tidy and organized. I divided these chores into daily, weekly, monthly, and biannually lists. But I feel like I'll have to create another list eventually for seasonal cleaning and organizing. Let me know what you think about that. Here is a lovely quote that I just wanted to add to my journal as a reminder that I need to enjoy the little things in life and find beauty in the tiniest moments. I'm going to make everything beautiful around me. That is my life. As someone who's really into crafting, this really spoke to me. Also, I was super excited to use my new stickers. Another important page I'll be adding is the fitness tracker. Now, this is really important. I'm giving myself 3 options this year: yoga, workout, and brisk walking, whichever is more convenient for me. I weighed 92 kgs last year and I've reduced it, but I'm still above 85. Additionally, I'm a pre-diabetic and I also have hypothyroid, so it is really important that I focus on my health. I know I'm saying important a lot of times, but it is that important. Next up, I have another quote that will be my drive to read more. The world belongs to those who read. The next 4 pages will explain why I needed a quote for reading. I have like 4 pages dedicated to reading and books, and the reason behind it is growth. I need to read more. I used to read a lot, but ever since I got married, I didn't really make much time for it, and that has affected my intellect. So, the first page is a tracker to analyze the reading habit as a whole. If I've read less than 20 pages, that means I'm not as invested and I really need to prioritize it. I am from a family of bookworms and often feel lost during family gatherings. When people are quoting from books and debating over different books and authors, I am in awe of all of you. If you're watching this, then know that you all have been an inspiration for these 4 pages. The second and the third pages for reading are pretty similar. The first is a more creative way to see what books I've read so far this year, depicted by a bookshelf, and I'll write the names on the books as I go along. And the second is just going to let me know when I started and finished the book and how much I enjoyed it. My phone storage kept running out after this point, so I wasn't able to record the book tracker page, but you see how it turns out at the end. The last page regarding books is the books I bought page, and that's self-explanatory. It will only consist of the book title, authors, and its price. I know I'm adding a lot of quotes, but hey, I'm about to get into my daily habit tracker, and I am a creature with no habit. I'm constantly inconsistent. So this one goes, I want to see what happens when I don't give up. Let's hope I don't. For my daily habit tracker, I cut out 11 pages to a size that was long enough to fit all days of the month and wide enough to enlist all my habits. For the title of the months, I took out my stash of washi tapes, and most of them were thin enough, but others I just had to cut to size. I mark the nature of the habits with my dual tip markers and will represent my morning and nighttime routine, my spirituality tracker, like whether I've been saying all my prayers or not, or whether I've read the Quran today or not. And rest will be other habits like for organization or for growth. And we are done. Now for the final flip through of the 2025 journal setup. I did tweak it up a bit with stickers here and there. Also, I added tabs to the pages I'll have to go back to every day, like year in pixels, fitness tracker. And I made two paperclip bookmarks using washi tape. I also brightened up my daily habit tracker with some washi tape and stickers and added a tab to the larger side to make it more easily accessible. And if you really enjoyed this video, please do not forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel and click on the notification button so you will get the latest videos.